How much of your gross salary do you pay into your pension every month? The amount that I pay in has varied wildly in my life. At my first job, I paid in 5% because that's the most my employer would match. They paid in one and a half times what I paid in. So when I was paying 5%, they were paying 7.5% to bring my total to 12.5%. And then when I moved jobs, my new employer was great. They paid in 10%. So I told myself that if I only paid in 3%, that was still better than the old 12.5%. So that's what I did, 13%. That meant I had more take home pay. I did that until I got salary increases that brought me into the higher rate tax band in Scotland, which is about £43,000. And I decided that I wasn't happy paying that crazy tax trap in Scotland between 43 and £50,000. So at that point, that's when I started calculating my pension contribution to bring me just below the higher rate tax band in Scotland. So after that, for a few years, my pension contribution went up with my salary rises, salary increases, and increases that I got from passing my actuarial exams. So yeah, every time I got a pay rise, I put it all into my pension and made sure my after pension contribution salary stayed below that £43,000. But then recently, maybe 6 months ago, I realized that that wasn't really enough money in my take home pay to um, live the life I wanted to live and target the financial goals that I wanted to target, retiring early. Because by that point, when I was earning £57,500, I was putting 25% of my salary into my pension every month to still be getting that £43,000. And I decided that just wasn't going to allow me to achieve my goals. So now I'm only putting in 12%. My employer still puts in 5%, so I'm putting in 17%, which is more than I did at my first job and at my second job, but it's a lot less than the 25% I used to put in and 5% from my employer. So I've gone down from 30% to 17%. But I'd be interested to know your guys' pension contribution progression and what caused those changes and how much you're putting in now.